So welcome back to your channel. I just wanted to get on here to kind of just have a little conversation with those who may be struggling today. I figured I would do a close whisper voice today, and I would go over just some things that I have been noticing about disparities, and I just want to kind of broad talk some situations. So recently, let me just tell you this, without doing ASMR, your girl works in social services, and I find it very difficult to work in social services and not see racial disparities, not see disparities in finances, and not see redlining due to the services, because when you're in social services, that's the reason why you have a job, is because of these disparities. It's kind of like a hand-in-hand situation. Pharmacies would not be in place if doctors didn't prescribe medication. So in so many ways, pharmacies need your sickness so that doctors can prescribe to make them money, and it becomes a vicious cycle, if you understand what I'm getting at, right? So I think recently I was told, and I don't like this channel to get controversial. Recently I was told by a coworker that another coworker said something that was racially biased, and it offended my coworker. And when I guess my coworker brought it to that coworker's attention, she was told by that coworker that she didn't know no better, and that she didn't know that she had hurt, that coworker's feelings, which I found that to be unacceptable. And for the reasons I just told you earlier, right? If you work in social services, it's kind of hard not for you not to know certain things. Now, don't get me wrong. People can be blind to certain things, because if it hasn't happened in your lifetime, then you probably don't know about certain things, and I do agree. But when brought the concern up to this coworker, they felt like the need to defend themselves was at a high note, right? And I assumed that is because you feel guilty, and in some kind of way you knew like that joke or what you said was inappropriate, right? Because real ignorance doesn't get offended when you bring it to their attention. Example, I tell my friends all the time when I was growing up, right? You have to tell me when I offend you, because I had brothers all my life. So me being able to say certain things, being able to have certain privileges to say certain things, that was just what it was in the house. So I didn't realize that when I get friends who are girls, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more sweeter, nicer. I can't be like that. I can't be as hard as I would be if I had brothers, right? So I told my friends, I said, honestly, my ignorance is real. Like, if I am ignorant to something and you correct me 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say, oh, I did not mean to do that, or I'm so sorry. That was not my intention. I am so sorry. I never meant, and I will probably feel horrible about what was projected, because that means that what I was trying to show you or what I was trying to tell you didn't get through correctly, and there goes the whole thing, right? But That's real ignorance. True ignorance doesn't get offended. If you bring it up to my attention and I offend you, I am not going to defend myself. My first personality, my first intuition is to protect you and say, I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that, right? Not, oh, well, I don't know no better, and, you know, it's a free country. We can say what we want to say. It is a free country, and you are allowed to say what you want to say. But if you defend yourself or you go into defense mode automatically, it means you know you're guilty. What do you think? So I think that that I feel like what was being said, even though brought to the attention, and the excuse was, oh, I don't know any better. Let my friend say, well, you know, maybe she really doesn't know any better. And I thought to myself, it doesn't fit well with me, right? And I had a problem with it, like 10 times fold. I had a huge problem with it, you guys. But I said, okay, well, how do I explain it to my friend? I feel like it's kind of like you don't be a doctor, and then because you know that most of your clients have like workers, like they don't not respect, but not some of your clients just don't trust workers. They don't trust, you know, authority like doctors, so that they don't trust it, right? It's not trusted in certain communities. You can't tell me that as a doctor you don't know that. And so you would approach every single client the same, which you can, don't get me wrong, but you can't automatically assume that, oh, you're gonna walk in a room and be like, well, I know you don't have insurance. Where would you get that from? Right? So we have to be mindful of what we're doing and how we're teaching people of our ignorance and saying that we don't really know. When if we really didn't know, we really would be more on the defense of protecting you and less of the defense of protecting myself. I don't have an alter ego to protect, if that makes sense, right? I don't need anything to protect me to say that was wrong, or oops, you know what, I made a mistake. I don't need to be like, oh, well, hold back. Well, because clearly you don't know me. I'm not racist. I have plenty of white friends. My ex-boyfriend was white. Like, if I was to do that and go into a defense, you'd be like, what? What? Where exactly did that come from? So yeah, I wanted to bring that up to you because it was just something that caught me off guard. And that was just something that I just wanted to bring up because it was just so, like, daunting situation. So, I am feeling a lot better today. I'm rambling today, but I'm feeling a lot better today, and it's Friday. The funniest thing happened today, you guys. I actually got off work. I got off of work, and I'm switching supervisors, right? I leave work, and I notice that my phone is not, it doesn't say that it's in the car. Usually it states it's in the car. Hopefully. So usually, my phone will state in the car that it's in the car. But it did not do that at all today. And I was like, oh no, I left my phone back at work. So I had to literally go back. When I came home, wanted to see if my mom wanted to go. She was too tired. So I was like, okay, fine. And I took my dog, Charlie, with me. And we went all the way back to my job, which was a 20-minute ride. So man, I had to redo that back. It was a 20-minute ride out there. But as soon as we got out there, I was like, you know what? It's a nice day. How about we go to a dog park? And when we went to a dog park, it even made his day because we were able to go to a dog park that had a lot of dogs. Needless to say, my dog has kind of been cooped up a little bit, so it was kind of hard to get him acclimated. But after a while, he warmed up and he figured out, oh, they want to play, okay. There was some aggressive, like, terrier dog, and then like this brown dog that kept falling around, and then I guess wanted to hump him. Weird. But anyway, eventually got away from that dog. And he kept coming around me, and I kept understanding, and I wanted to say, whose dog is this? Like, I wanted to be that parent. Whose dog is this? That's just walking around humping other dogs. Like, that was me. I wanted to be that parent. I really did. But I allowed him to take care of himself. When dogs growled at him or ran after him being aggressive, he growled back, and I was like, that's my boy. And then when he that other dog who just kept following him, he eventually turned around and showed him teeth, and I was like, that's my boy. Like, don't let them keep getting on you like that, Charles. Felt that mommy pride right there. Yeah, so that was really actually my Friday. My Saturday's probably gonna be a little bit more eventful, but I'll figure it out as the time goes by. So yeah, I don't know what your weekend plans are. What's your weekend plans? What's your weekend plans? What's your weekend plans? I don't have a lot of weekend plans, so I'm not sure what you would have in mind to do over the weekend. I don't have a whole lot, if I be honest. I wonder if you can hear that. I just want to test that. Let's see if you can hear that. Can you hear that? Or is this too much? I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out, right? Yeah, let me know your weekend plans, and let me know what do you want to be for Halloween. If you plan to dress up for Halloween, what is it that you dress up like for Halloween? Oh, excuse me, I have a critter to kill. So I literally just stopped filming for a quick second because I don't do well with mosquitoes, and as you know, we got West Nile virus, COVID, all kind of stuff. I'm just too paranoid. I'm too paranoid. So no, it had to go. R.I.P. to the mosquito, but it had to go. So yeah, tell me what your weekend plans are, and I just let me know what else you would like to see. I do have, like I said, another role play video in mind, and in which case I do also still plan to do my introduction. There goes the dogs. My introduction of welcome to Rose Gold ASMR. So here's the funny thing about that introduction. While I was doing it, my husband was looking me dead in the face. You guys, like he was staring at me. And it was funny because I was just trying to do a recording, and the reason why he was staring at me is because we had a moment of silence, and I just started recording myself. Welcome to Rose Gold ASMR. Literally, that's it. So yeah, so like that was the funny thing about that recording, is that part, the welcome to Rose Gold eye contact, seriously, because he didn't expect me to start whispering, and so when I did start whispering, he was just like, and I was looking at him like, welcome to Rose Gold ASMR, like I had a problem with him, and it was just so funny. Like, and believe it or not, that intro seemed to make everyone comfortable. But it really made me like angry. Like, it was so funny, and nobody hits that in my voice, so I think I did a good job. But yeah, I was definitely flexing on my husband. I'm sorry, I was going on my eye. I was definitely flexing on my husband while I go off, right, while I whisper. I just want to show everybody I was reading Bible, and for my ladies, I just want to show you this really quick, okay? So this is what I have been doing. This is the Bible in 52 weeks. It doesn't have to be ladies, but it does say for women, so I figured for women you might want to know about this. This This is by Dr. Kimberly D. Moore. Let me see if you can. There we go. If you can see that name there. I'm trying to hold it. Okay. So her book is very great. I'm going to read the back of it, okay? It says, when it comes to lifting their spirits and finding peace in hard times, there is one place Christian women have always turned for help and advice: the Bible. The Bible in 52 weeks is an inspiring journey for Christian women that breaks up scriptures into manageable daily readings. Whether you use this interactive Bible study alone or in a group setting, the weekly commentary, thought-provoking discussion questions, and space to record your thoughts will help you gain new insights, strengthen your relationship with Christ, and spend time in the Word with new meaning and purpose. So I just wanted to give you some insight to this. This is actually very helpful if you were starting your Bible study. I'm gonna show you what week I'm on. I have a book. I have a pen in there. So currently I am on, does it show you? What week am I on? I'm on week 21, and it's, can you pass the test? Week 21, can you pass the test? These are the daily scripture readings. And as you see, every day I go by a scripture, I assign them. Now, it is Friday, and I'm supposed to be on day 5. As you can see, I am on day, actually, no, I am on day 5. I haven't checked off day 4. I double read yesterday, so I actually am on day 5, which is Luke 12 through 14. Book of Luke, chapters 12 through 14. So if you wanted to read with me today, you can. Also, if you wanted to just take a snapshot of what I was reading this week, you can. You can follow along with me as well. On day 7, I appreciate how they always put catch up on new readings that you missed, which is helpful. I've been really focusing on trying to encourage my walk with God lately. It's not, like I said, it's not for everyone, but it is what I would like to do. So, you see my new IV Women's Study Bible, and I use that, and I read the scriptures, and then I use that Bible to kind of just go through it, and it is pretty good. It will jump around. As you've seen in the pictures, like I was going from, I think it was like, I forgot what it was. It was New Testament, and now in Luke. So it will jump around a little bit, but it keeps your mind going about the the ideas and the study of the Bible and how you should feel, and it gives you a different insight a little bit about how your journey and your walk with Christ is. Also, if you're like me and have not read the complete Bible Better Christian most of your life, this will actually make you feel somewhat completed. Okay, like you're doing something right with your Christian walk. But I do encourage those who are Christian to continue your Christian walk and your faith, and pray and meditate on the Lord as much as you can. Give God some time; you would definitely appreciate it. But on the positive, on more of a positive note, like I want to say, get some good rest. I'm gonna end it here. It's a little short today, and I do apologize, but I will, like I said, post that intro. Get some good rest, and I will see you on my next video at Rose Code ASMR. 800 and some subscribers, and I think I'm growing, which is mind-blowing and amazing, but I appreciate it. You guys, I'm so happy to have what I have. I went from none to 800, so I'm blessed. Honestly, I find this to be a blessing. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to hear your responses down below. Get some good rest. Take care. Have a good night, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. far. And by the way, if you see this little guy, yeah, that just means to put on your headphones. I'm sorry if I never explained that, but I thought it kind of meant you would know. But just in case you didn't know, he means headphones now, pretty much. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys have a good night. I'll see you next time.